So in this video, I'll be going through the process of generating different kinds of colliders for different kinds of objects. So let's delete all of these. Actually, let's toggle it first so we see all the original meshes, and then let's delete them. So if you have a ragdoll, for example, like for a humanoid character in this case, you want to segment your mesh into pieces. It gives you more control over what kind of colliders you get for each part of the body. In this case, the head is a single convex, the hands are minimal quality, medium quality, low quality, minimal, and minimal. And I checked them before, and I basically started from the convex for all of them, and I just gradually increased it until I found a satisfactory setting for each body part. Once you've done that, and I'll show you how to assign a preset. You can just click one of these and just hit your mesh, click your mesh first, and then just assign the preset with this arrow. And you can see in the top that it's low quality, but we want it to be single convex, so let's assign this. And once you've assigned everything to your desired preset, you can just hit generate position. Now, for most cases, this would be good enough, but we have these parts that are just unnecessary. And to make an optimized collision mesh for a character in this case, we want to minimize the amount of pieces. So to do that, we can simply mirror the parts that we like with the visualizer, select the correct side, and just hit mirror. And we can also delete, of course, meshes we don't like, and we can combine parts that are separated for no good reason with the combine button. And this is pretty optimized. To do this manually, it will take a bit of time, but you can export this to Unity, Unreal, and it will be pretty good. Let's move on to the next object. So this car, it's a bit simpler. We just have two pieces, the wheels and the mesh. So this is medium quality and this is low quality. So let's generate them. Once it's done, we'll get this thing. So again, we can just combine and remove parts we don't want. And let's mirror the wheels as well. So let's put the visualizer. The source is the side we want to copy from. And this is how we get symmetrical wheels for a car. We could also symmetrize this body, but then we have to combine these separate parts like this. And that's a pretty optimized mesh for a car. We can look inside if there are any internal meshes, and there are none. So this would be 8. Pretty good. If you have a really high detail mesh, if this was rigged, you would want the arms to be going in a T pose, like with our character, but this would basically be a static thing in a level, which we would like very accurate collision. So I'm going to use the high preset for this. If you wanted more detail on these loops, you would go to the highest quality. But for most cases, this is good enough. And finally, the hardest example is a building. So let's try this. This is just to show the kind of quality you would get with the highest setting. So when you use the highest quality setting, you get a lot of colliders. For Unity, this is fine, but you really want to combine these where you can, because it will result in a good performance boost. And that's it. You could go further with the optimization, but for this, it's good enough. I usually go under 64 if I can. You can also generate LODs with this add-on by clicking your mesh, setting your LODs, and just hitting generate. As you might guess, the LOD 1 is the highest quality, 2 is the second, and it gets less. It's based on these percentages, so it should be pretty straightforward. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, suggestions, or when you purchase the add-on, problems, you can join the Discord link, and I am there to help.